So are we heading down
Shady.
to?
Bad.
All right. So, about 6 hours have passed down, and you guys begin to come close to. You can see off into the distance. The tower is starting to get closer and closer to you guys. Do you guys want to do any banter back and forth as you guys are driving or riding down this way?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm just gonna sit there quietly.
All right.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm probably gonna rest.
Okay.
Just
You guys take turns driving through the cart or driving the cart or yeah, it's a carriage.
I'll drive.
Okay.
I've been driving.
Okay. You guys begin to head towards Kyoto. It took us about like 6-7 hours to be able to get there. As you guys approach, you can see in the distance that there is a large like style like gate surrounding the entire or not gate like gate walls surrounding the pillar itself. You guys begin to pass through a lot of just farms, from growing crops. There's livestock farming. You guys pass through a lot of these heading towards here. It's fairly green and just looks really nice. You guys begin to travel through and head towards the entrance of the one of the entrances of the town. Um, let's see it. You guys begin to go. You guys begin to head towards where everybody else is kind of like just funneling through, which is through the main entrance of the town. You guys begin to. You guys get in line, head towards the entrance, and as you guys are just kind of like slowly creeping your way through, you can see a lot of people on foot passing you through with kind of bags of like wheat and other variations of things. You can see people heading out. You can also see groups of adventurers kind of like passing you guys through, chattering around in their carts. You can tell from all their weaponry and armor that they're carrying. You can also see farmers heading in and out. It's eventually as you guys begin to head inside or head towards the entrance, you are stopped by one of the guards raising his hands up. Oi, excuse me. What's your purpose for visiting Kyoto today?
what's it yours?
Well, we just need to check who comes in and out. That's about it. Nothing really too out of the ordinary. Make sure people from the north don't come in. Just
Bounty hunting.
Bounty hunting? Okay. Do you need any directions, sir?
Uh, where's the nearest guild house?
Well, you're going to be looking towards the center of the town square. Just head down to the main road. Go into the large building in the center. They should be able to help you out.
And what shady neighborhoods we might want to avoid would there be?
Well, not too many here, but if you head on to this road on the right-hand side, all the way to the about three prefectures down, that place isn't too well. Go past. If you go past the jail, if you go, Jesus Christ, if you go past the guard housing, past the farmhouses, and 3 prefectures, you should be fine. If you've gone to the lake, if you've gone towards the lake or inside of the tree line, you've gone too far.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Have a safe travel. And he just waves you guys in.
You too.
I'm gonna make my way to that guild house. It's a bounty hunting like thing, right?
Mhm.
That's like
For parking the carriage at the guild house? Was that like in the middle of the town?
Yep, it's in the middle of town as to what he directed. So you
Yeah,
guys
it's,
all head towards there?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys begin to head to... Yep.
No, you go ahead.
As you guys begin to head towards there on the left-hand side, you can see fairly number of like sparse tree lines, little kind of woodland area. This place is fairly like, extremely green on the left-hand side. There's just a bunch of like just lush like flowers and trees, and the grass is nice on the left-hand side. You can see off into the distance a large kind of castle or not large building just with its point with a large point at the top. You can see a couple of their little sparsely buildings around it. On the left-hand side, you can see various numbers of little farms laying around. You can also see the kind of like where all the guards and stuff are housed inside of there. And you can also see heading straight towards the middle of the town, just a fairly large building in the center of it, as to what he's most likely talking about, which is just a really big guild hall. You can also see the spire just kind of looming over everything in the back. Not blocking out the sun, but still just kind of like towering over everybody, or this entire area. You guys begin to head towards closer and closer, and you can see just it's bustling around this entire area. You can see people coming in and out. You guys are passing by. You can see on the far right hand side there's like various number of houses and where people are living in and whatnot. You guys begin to pull up in like close to it, and there's fairly amount of just normal parking areas with little hitches and stuff where you guys can kind of just wrap around. You can see the shops and whatnot to the right hand side of it, and also towards a little bit farther on down. So you guys just get off and hitch your horse onto the thing, and yeah, that's what you guys want to do after that.
I'm gonna go inside and just kind of look over whatever bounties they have. See if do they have pictures or not. It's like, do they have picture books? They have books with pictures in them.
So you go ahead and walk inside, and this place is immensely massive. You can see a varying amounts of just different kinds of adventurers coming in here. You can see gnomes, elves, tieflings. You can see a whole bunch of people on the left-hand side. You can see tables lined up where they have and they also have like a kitchen in the back left-hand side or the left-hand side as to where you entered. There's a second story up top, and then there's the just kind of counter where you can see all the receptionists just kind of talking to various amounts of people lined up. On the right-hand side, you can see just an immense, like the far right wall, you can see a immensely large just bounty wall. You can see some that as you walk towards it, seeing that's most likely as to what you were looking for in the first place. You walk up, and you can see just a whole bunch of them. You can see some that are ranging from very simple quests, such as they need you to transport this bundle of wheat from here to the nearest town. You can see some that are immense, just like I need you to slay this said creature. Some of them you can see that there is pictures on them, and it is fairly out detailed as to how much it's rewarded. And you can also see, as you begin to read it, various amounts of ranking, like where it says on the second line down underneath the recipient who's asking as to what you would expect, seeing how you kind of look around as to how they're normally laid out, seeing as to you normally do bounties on the regular. Underneath the name as to where the recipient or who's asking for the task to be done is a ranking system, and you begin to notice that all of them have them. You can see some where they have like bronze. You can see where it says silver, gold, and other things like that.
I'm gonna start looking for 3 very specific faces and 3 very specific names.
You begin to look around. You're talking about the area itself, right, or the wall?
Like the bounties.
Okay. You begin to look around the bounties. You don't see anything out of the ordinary, or you don't see anything specifically that you're looking for. You see something. You see one that kind of resembles, but it doesn't really. The face is kind of like mashed around, so it's probably not what you're looking for. You don't see anything.
What's the name on the one that looks sort of familiar?
You see, you begin to read it a little bit. It just says Kaelwyn. The name is Kaelwyn. That it reads on it.
What's the guy look like? What's he?
Shorter. I mean, it's not like fully in color. You can see
Yeah.
that the is shorter hair, um, shorter hair. It's as well an elf, but the ears are a lot more rounded off. The nose is a little bit more pushed up, kind of like Kevin Bacon a little bit.
Yeah, like piggish kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of pocket that one,
Okay.
just in case.
You go ahead and take it off the wall. You go ahead and take it off the wall, and just kind of put it in your pocket.
All right, boys. I'm gonna head to that real shit part of town. I don't know if you guys want in on that.
Ah, good. I was gonna ask you to accompany me.
Awesome. Perfect.
Yeah, I'll
I
come.
am gonna. I am gonna give the. I'm gonna give the kid the. Let's see, the small knife that I have.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her that. All right, look. We're not going to a great place. If things get bad, I want you to hide. If you can't hide, use this. All right.
She looks at you and nods.
All right. Good.
Ah, I don't think she can understand me. Tell her if she sees me casting magic to hit the deck, I don't want to accidentally incinerate the lad.
I'm gonna translate that to her
She nods.
in like a nicer way.
Yeah,
Nice.
she nods.
All right. Good. I'm gonna rustle her hair a bit.
Just you don't see too big of a reaction, but you do see kind of just a small change into her normal demeanor, where it's just like a crack of smile comes out. Just very barely noticeable.
All right. Fuck just happened? Oh, the music just went. Fucking threw me off. Fucking yeah. I'd say we head out to where that guard told us the shit side of town is.
You guys begin to walk out of the building. As you swing open the door, or begin to attempt to swing open the door, from behind, somebody just forces the door open so hard. Go ahead and make a. I would say just a dex save, I guess,
A deck save. Just me?
because you would be in the front.
That's not a natural one, but it's a one.
As you're walking through, oh god, as you're walking out the door, you're looking at the child that's next to you, and you begin to turn, and the door just swings open and just smacks you straight in the face.
I'm slightly behind him. I want to roll to grab him.
Okay.
Or to support him. What
Okay.
would I roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a dex also. This is actually hold on.
Would catching be strength? Would it?
Let's see. Oh, acrobatics, because it's also kind of relying on just kind of like staying on top.
Natural 20.
Okay. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So as the door slams open on his face, and as he begins to fall back, you just kind of like slink in there and just like hold him up, fucking with one hand, just kind of just easily like it's nothing.
Oh, easy there. Couldn't have you fallen.
It's almost like he as he's falling, you just spring him back up, almost like he never flinched from it.
Hey. Hey, thanks, dude.
The tips of being a tall guy.
Hey, you mind watching where you're going, you cunt?
As this tall, just you can see kind of just like what looks like scars, kind of just like string along in the sides of his eye, or like on top and on the bottom of his eyes. You don't go ahead and roll in history for me. I just want to see.
Okay.
Everybody can if you guys want to.
I'm doing
Am
it
I
just
rolling?
being behind and following his
If you
action.
guys want, just like a history check.
8, 21.
15.
19.
5.
Melvin, you didn't really notice what was going on. You're too busy staring at one of the waitresses' ass.
Yep, sounds about right.
As everybody else, you look at this just tall hulking of a person, and you can tell that you don't see too many of these people down from the mountainsides. They usually stay up where it's cold, and they don't really adorn too much armor. Very rarely do they ever socialize as kind of like, how do I put it, normally, such as like do normal tasks that somebody would do, such as like bathing, changing and stuff like that. This here person is just a very tall Goliath adorning like black and red armor, primary black and red like armor spiked out.
Shit, you fucking stink too.
As he begins to lean down. What the fuck you say to me, mate?
You heard me.
Why don't you get the fuck out of the way before something bad happens?
Make me.
Do you want
I lean in to whisper to Jack. If I do something, go after his legs, knock him down.
to...
Give him like a little nod.
Alright, give me a second. I didn't even set up my dice today. Hold on, I gotta grab my die correctly.
Wait? Would it be possible for me to roll intimidation on that?
Yeah.
Make me?
Yeah,
awesome.
Go for it.
It's a 7.
It's like a kitten.
It's like a kitten.
It's like Simba in the beginning of the movie. Give me a second. I need to bring this up.
Yeah, I'm definitely switching over to the D&D Beyond dice roller for today. I'm doing some test rolls right now, and yikes! I just got like 3s, 2s, and 1s like 6 times in a row.
Hell yeah.
Alright, go ahead and... he begins to look at you and just gets ready to push you. Go ahead and roll just kind of like a strength check.
Okay.
Not a throw, just a strength check.
So is it just him, or are there
Just
other
him.
people behind
Oh
him?
no, you can see a couple other people.
24.
He begins to get ready to push you, and you just kind of like you take it, but not only take it, but you push forward on it, and it just kind of like slinks his arms back, and it just gets sent back a bit. All right then, fight it is. He reels back his fists. Go ahead. We're not gonna do a like paper thing itself. Just go. We're gonna do this theatrically for a minute. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
All right.
How many people were there?
There's
behind
him
me
and there's
or-
4 others.
Oh,
I got a bag of sand on me. I want to throw sand in his
pocket
eyes.
sand.
Okay, you want to do pocket sand?
Yeah.
All right, Dale.
You know what? Because go ahead and do pocket sand. I'm gonna let
What
you
is
do.
that?
I'm gonna let you do pocket sand. Let's see.
I mean, I physically have a bag of sand on me.
Let's see.
It's in my inventory.
You're just gonna fucking pocket sand right now.
Yeah, I'm throwing sand in his ear, sand in his eyes. You're gonna knock him down.
Let's see. Let's see. I either want that a sleight of hand and an acrobatics, or
I think that'd be sleight of hand.
you want to do? Yeah, we'll do sleight of hand. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
that. Okay, I got a 16.
16. As he's reeling his arm back to get like clenching his fist and reeling his arm back, getting ready to punch, you just reach down. You just kind of like Wild West this bitch and just kind of like twiddle your finger over the bag of sand, and then almost like in an instant you just go pow, just like shoot out this like a puff of sand in his direction. He's now considered blind because it's just unexpectedly just launches in his eyes. As he reels back and gets ready to punch Jack, this just plume of sand just shoots out of nowhere, and he goes, what the fuck? What do you guys want to do now?
Do I need to roll initiative for what I'm going to do, or
Go for it with advantage.
with advantage?
Yeah.
How do I make it with advantage?
Yeah, just roll twice.
I'll just roll twice.
Just roll twice because he's currently stunned.
And take the highest, right?
Yeah, he's stunned and he's blocking the wall or the
Okay,
door.
17.
17. Come here, Daddy. Okay. Anybody else besides Jack joining in on this, or you guys?
I am.
Okay. You go ahead and roll initiative as well.
19.
19.
Okay.
Anybody else joining in?
I suppose if the party's going.
I mean, you said it was 4 people, right?
There is 4 people, but he's blocking the door, and he's about like 8 feet tall.
Oh, sweet. Good thing I'm 5'12".
He's a tall motherfucker.
How do I say this? One.
Alright, so you're going last. Alright, Dukem, you're as I expect since you throw the pocket sand, you're going as well.
Yeah, or what am I doing? I'm just tossing it at eyes, so Jonah knocks
Do you
him
want
down.
to join in on this? Because it's rolling for initiative.
But as a lethal attack.
As for like combat.
Yeah.
Because it's like
It's just regular combat. You can make it legal if you want to.
All right.
Please don't.
Just a
We're
D20.
in city.
Just D20.
oh, please don't. I was about, I was.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Okay.
Good thing I got the 3 now.
So it's fucking Melvin. You got 19, or what'd you get again?
Who, me? Yeah, I got 19.
You got 19, so it's going Melvin, Jack, him, and then Dukem, and then Logan.
You can
All right.
take it.
Go ahead, Melvin, and do what you want to do.
All right, I'm gonna fucking straight up throat punch this dude.
Okay, go ahead and roll. And it's with advantage because he can't see shit. He's currently blinded.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
What's
It's, I think, a 1d4 plus your strength plus... Right? It's 1d4 plus... Give me a second. Yeah, it's
I think it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
I think it's up to 4 though.
So it's a 1d4 plus my strength modifier?
Yeah, it's 1 plus... Deals... On a hit, an unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier. Yep. Unless you're... Yeah.
Not your saving throw modifier though, just your like flat strength modifier.
Okay. 3, 4, 5. I got 5.
5. And you rolled for... Or you got the double damage because you got a crit, right?
Yeah, so 10.
So 10. All right. You go ahead and just... As the pocket sand is just flinging around, you just kind of like... Just... You step in real quick and just quick jab, and you can hear just kind of like a snap, like breaking the sound barrier for a second as you just throat punch the fuck out of him. You do a little hop because he's a little too tall for you. So you do a little hop. and
Superman punch him in
yeah.
the fucking throat.
Yeah, you just fucking bop the shit out of his throat. So, and as you do that, not only is like his hands go from covering his eyes to kind of like going for his throat and just leaning against the door, just trying to like and holding his neck, his neck, trying to grasp for breath. So not only is he blinded, he's also suffocating. So Jack, your turn.
I'm gonna do what Dukem suggested there. I'm gonna give him a mean left hook right to his fucking leg, right to his right leg.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Uh, 22.
All right, go ahead and roll for that damage.
It's 4 damage.
4 damage. All right, so you go ahead and you notice Dukem, or not Dukem, you notice Melvin just kind of throat punched the shit out of him. You get a little bit of a jitter going on, like, fuck yeah, this is the shit right now. And you just reach down and just fucking jab the shit out of his leg, and you can hear kind of like a knee pop for a second. As it just turns over, and you can see he's now on the ground. So now he's deaf, or not he's deaf. He's blind. He's suffocating, and now he is like, he's not crippled, but he's fucking like almost prone. So he can't run either because he gets half. So now, Dukem, your turn, and he's still blocking the door, by the way. So there's nobody else is helping. This is 6-second intervals. So Dukem, you're up.
Well, hang on, let me think what I want to do so I don't kill him.
You can just keep it to melee. You're in like melee distance right now if you want.
Old man bop him.
Yeah, you have like an old man sack tap away from the ground.
I want to kick him in the shins.
All right, go for it. Go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
Strength.
Yeah, go ahead. You're rolling d20 with advantage because he's blind, deaf, or no, blind, suffocating, and also half speed.
6.
It's that old man in you.
You go ahead and try and get for the shins, and you're not quite like he. As his leg is turning, you go for the shin kick, but it kind of just misses. You don't fall over, nothing happens. You just miss the hit. Still, should be a little bit satisfied since you're the initial one who got this going, this pain train going in the first place. So
The pain train.
so you missed your shin kick, but you got the pocket sand going. All right. So next up,
Logie.
Logan. Oh great, Logan's done.
What a pickle.
Wonderful.
Shit. Fuck. Well, we're not trying to kill them, given my
No,
skill
we're-
set.
That's why I was like, Chris is like built to murder motherfuckers.
All rolls are with
You could
advantage.
buff or something.
How many people here haven't been throat punched yet?
Like he's blocking the door. Nobody else
all
knows.
your friends.
He's blocking the door, so nobody behind him knows what's going on.
Is he lying down in the doorway?
No, he's kneeling on the doorway.
What, his friends can't see over?
He's
Oh.
8 feet tall.
He's blocking the door.
So it's just one guy that's been getting shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one troon.
And he's kneeling.
Yes.
Like on one knee?
Yes.
like David Siobhan.
Oh. I think I know what you're going for. Maybe.
I don't know if is he tall enough? Will he have to punch? Will he have to like jump and punch?
No, I don't think so.
In the brazenness and ferocity of the flurry of throat punches that have transacted here, I position myself to the right of the door frame, a few feet back, say 7 or 8 feet. I I dig my heel into the floor to collect as much grip as I humanly can, and unleash a full sprint towards our kneeling target. Uh, Produce a jump that I might have to roll for to do a heavenly, nearly godlike drop kick into the side of his temple with both feet.
Yeah, you're gonna need a roll for the acrobatics, but he's not really doing anything. So you're gonna have to roll an acrobatics and a standard roll, because it's kind of like a call shot. You're not just generally hitting him, so just standard.
Or would it be like the acrobatics for a jump, and then he'd have to roll with advantage for the hit?
Because he's flailing about.
Usually.
Yeah, he's flailing about still, so he's not immobile. He's just kneeling.
It's just okay.
So where you would normally get the advantage, I'm just gonna give you a standard roll. So roll for the acrobatics, and then roll for the to hit.
This is what I'm going for, but to his head.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Not what I
Okay.
thought initially, but it's what I
Okay, wait.
see.
So I'm rolling for
You
acrobatics.
gotta roll for acrobatics.
I get a 12.
Okay.
And
That's not good.
what am I rolling next?
I mean, it's not like the guy's moving around, so it's still not that hard. But you know,
Don't I have advantage here?
not because his head's still moving. So you would have, and it's also a call shot. You're aiming specifically for his face. So I'm just gonna give you the take away the advantage on this.
Okay,
Instead
well
of
I got a
subtracting.
12 in my acrobatics.
Okay.
So you've made the jump. You've
It's
Okay.
you have made the jump. You just
Yeah.
need to connect it. You just need to, you're like in the position to make that drop kick, but you have to actually make contact now.
And that's gonna be a dex.
No,
No, that's
What
your
is it?
normal
D20, just a regular roll.
D20. Your normal.
okay,
You're
okay.
going to hit him now.
18.
Okay.
Okay.
You begin to rev up and get ready, and then you just begin to sprint towards him, and then just jump up and fucking drop kick his face in with so much force that his head hits the back of the beat, like this beat where the door like kind of interjects in between, and just that line where it's really sharp, and hits the back of that, and now. His head hits the back of that, and he just falls forward and just slams. So not only is he blind, he is currently suffocating. He's
And has a
prone.
concussion.
He's prone, and he's unconscious.
Okay, well I think he's pretty much done for. So
You do fall.
really no-
you do fall
no
down,
need.
like fall on your side, and just it does hurt a little bit, but the pure satisfaction is not that is still there. As all this is happening, these are still 6-second intervals, so this happened fairly quick. You see one of the attendants in the back. Everybody's starting to kind of just swarm through, and you can hear one of them just move, get the hell out of the way, stop! Everybody stop! What is going on?
Hey, he started it.
I get up from my drop kick, doing the old hand, the old. I always wanted to do that.
As you can see, the other 4 people behind
As you say that, I'm gonna give you like a playful little shoulder punch.
as the other people that are behind him begin to walk in. Stop. It was most likely a misunderstanding. I understand.
Misunderstanding.
Stop. Just don't make
I
this
misunderstood my feet with his head.
Don't make
Whenever
this worse.
Logan's getting up, I'm moving to kind of grab the girl by the shoulders so she doesn't run at him with a knife.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Forgot about her.
Yeah, good call. Good fucking call there. Or good call. Stop. Listen. We will take care of him. Just leave to your guild hall for today, okay? As you can see the others, you can see the others just kind of looking at each other. All right then. As the tall orc gentleman that you guys can now see from entering the door that you didn't initially see beforehand because the bigger one was in the fucking way. This half orc gentleman looks at all you, and he looks at his friend on the ground. Lucky we didn't get through that door. Just spits at your direction.
Yeah, lucky you.
I look at the person that come running up to stop it. I'm sorry, my fellow's overreacted. However, he said something most unpleasant about our child here. It would be a shame the authorities not hear about it.
It's okay. If you follow me, we'll take care of that right now. Just we'll let them leave so nothing else happens. Okay? And she's not even looking at you, she's looking at them.
She's looking at them.
As they walk forward and grab, they don't just gingerly grab him, they grab him by the collar and just start dragging him out.
While they're like walking out, I'll give them like a what's up. Like fucking.
You can hear just
little fuck.
you can just hear one of them
little
just
chest buck at him.
as the orc is just kind of looking over his shoulder and just kind of like huffs at you. And you can see the smaller human. She's just kind of just looking at you, also giving you like a sneer. And you can see.
Oh, that's a woman. Can I punch her in the face?
Do you want to? Go for it.
No, I don't.
All right. I mean, the other one is just kind of a hooded fellow. You can't really see anything below his underneath his eyes. As they just walk out, the entire place is just dead silent. And the lady that walked up to you just goes, "Okay." As she looks at everybody else, "This is none of your business. Please disperse. It's over. Thank you." As everybody just begins to leave. "Follow me, please." As
Alright.
you guys, she walks towards the counter. As there's still like a huge line, just kind of like along behind there, and you're just kind of like still going towards her, but there's like you're cutting the line a bit. She goes, "You all can go to the other line, please. I'm busy, as you can see. Just move, get the fuck out of the way." As they're all just kind of like, just give like a deep sigh and just fuck. You can hear one of the people like, "I've been here for hours." Fuck it, as they all go to the next line, and you guys just kind of just have your own little, just by yourself, nobody's behind you, just right in front. "I take it you guys are new." And she looks at all of you.
Pretty much.
I was here a couple 100 years ago, but this new setting is unsettling. You let these people walk free, child rapists.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm with you on everything else. It definitely wasn't like how it used to be. And this, how she looks is she's a blonde-haired woman with a ponytail, just not too big, just a short one. She's a human. Oh my God! Please stop. And you can see that she just has the standard kind of robes on, just the red and just kind of like gold trim with the kind of like an apronish waist. Normally, how Jack, you would see most guild attendants would be making your travels. So, what brings you here to this of all places?
I'm looking for a couple people.
Okay. Anybody specific?
Yep.
Got any names so I can pull them up?
Sure. I'm gonna. Here, let me get them here. All right. Silas Torich.
Silas, as she begins to kind of like move through. Any idea as to possibly when? It doesn't really matter, but it would most likely help.
No clue.
Okay. She begins to surf through, just kind of like scan through. It doesn't take her very long. It takes her maybe like 2-3 minutes. Silas, it says here he showed up 4 months ago, went over towards the Mad Lights Guild Hall, which was just so happened the Gentlemen's Guild Hall that owns that you just beat to a pulp. Yeah. Seems that he stopped by here looking for a... As she begins to look through. Okay, it doesn't say exactly, so I don't know who the hell was here at that time. Who written that down as she turns to her left, looking at just kind of like a long-haired, just blonde, or long-haired, like brunette woman. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, unfortunately there was no reason as to why he was here, but the last recorded place that he went to was their guild hall.
All right. Laura Sindrell.
As she begins to scan through, again, no idea. I would just take it that most likely you wouldn't know if they stopped by here. It's okay. As she begins to go through. And this is
What
a
was
fat,
the
like,
guild hall? What was the name of the guild hall today?
Mad Light. Mad, M-A-D, light. As she begins to scan through. Let's see. You said Laura?
Lorna.
Lorna. Lorna. It seemed that one was 6 months ago. She came here for a single bounty and that was it. Never came back.
Any idea where she headed out? Who she went after?
It seems to me that the specific bounty was heading towards, let's say, it looks like it was heading towards Hawks Cove. That's as much as it says.
Alright. And last but not least, Corwin Jarvis.
Let's see. As she begins to flip through. This time it takes a little bit longer. It takes about 5 minutes. Unfortunately, no, not that one.
Oh, all right.
Of
Thanks
course.
for the help.
Let's see. Anything else that you guys need here?
Nope.
I'm all set.
No.
Do you guys need anything? No. It's just...
Do you have a drink for the little one? I'm afraid that may have startled her.
As you look towards the child, and as she looks towards the child, just still stone-faced, just no different emotion. Well, she doesn't look that startled to me, but of course, why not? As she snaps her fingers. You could tell that she's kind of more of like a bubbly character. And she gets one of the people from the back to, or the waitresses to get her a drink. And, yeah, just hands her just a small little cup of, like, milk. Doesn't drink
I
it.
just, as they watch, I pet her head.
Okay. She grabs it. She still hasn't even drank it. She's just holding it.
This one's tough as nails. You got to get her a beer or something.
Tell you what, she drinks it, it's free. She looks at you, just... I'm kidding. No, I'm not doing that. Anyways.
That deal go for me.
What, is there some drinking law here?
No, it's just she still hasn't drinking the milk you've given her.
'Cause it's milk.
Yeah, milk's not a... Milk and beer, that beer ain't a good chaser for that.
Anyways, as she just kind of like rolls her eyes and still smiling. I take it that I seen you earlier pocket that there bounty. You don't really know too much of the laws here. But anyways, I can overlook that for a second. You're bounty hunter, of course. I take it.
Yeah, you think?
Well, if you like, You can join the guild hall, seeing how you guys are brand new, and earn your ranks up, and you can earn a little bit more money. If you plan on staying here a little bit longer. If not, fine.
Nah, no thanks. I'll stick to freelancing.
Understandable. Just let us know if you need anything else.
Will do.
She just steps away for a second.
Oh, where's that Mad Light Guild Hall at? Where's that located?
She turns around and looks at you. Normally,
Just curious.
Of course you're just curious. Normally, if you would head towards the tower, you would be able to see it from the road. It's the larger building. However, you can't go that direction if you don't have a part of the guild hall. If you go into the tower, of course. But normally, you can't even get into the guild housing structures without either inquiring about a guild of your own or being scouted. So that is unfortunately heavily under lock and key.
I'm sure we'll manage.
If you just so happen to want to, there is a certain building up for sale in that direction that you may be able to go take a look, and they will probably let you through.
Might just take you up on that.
Of course. Well, if you need anything else, let me know. As she begins to step back. By the way, good on you, all of you. I don't like them either. As she turns around and looks, walks through the door.
Awesome. All right. I'm gonna head that way.
All right.
I'm gonna head right out. Right. I'm not joining no fucking guild or nothing. I'm heading right to where that fucking guild hall is.
All right.
I'm gonna follow you.
What about everybody else?
Yeah, you know the game plan.
Yep.
All right. So you guys begin to head down towards the main road along the path towards the tower. You guys get it. It doesn't take you too much long. It takes you about like a minute, 10 minutes to get there. It's a fairly big place, by the way. You guys begin to walk down the road, and you can see in the back that it's not like necessarily guarded, but you can see just a large amounts of people just kind of like. It's kind of like going into a gated community, but there's not really too many gates. It's like a really nice, fancy white people area.
Ah, and we're Negroes.
Not necessarily, no, because remember, if you are inquiring about a guild, you know. So, you can see some people walking. It's kind of like a fraternity, I would say, is a better understanding
All
of that.
guilds were back in the day.
As,
Exactly.
So we parked right outside the
Right,
guild
right
hall
in
we
front.
went in. As we did, I grabbed my wheelchair and signaled to Logan to push me.
Okay.
I'm glad he took the wheelchair with you in the carriage.
So, I take it that since, he would just be pushing you anyway, since he's a designator chair fucker.
Chair fucker.
Anyways, as you guys head towards that direction, you can see people just kind of walking in and out, just kind of just trying to, like, brand new adventurers coming in and out. You begin to see just kind of signs dangling in front of the house, like these buildings and whatnot. You read a couple of them off. You read off one of them that reads Hawk Moon, another one Voice of the Withered. You don't see the one that you're looking for until you kind of get like a little bit closer towards like the entrance of the where the bridge is towards the tower. And then in the far distance, you just see a nice lake and just a very, very big guild hall, or guild home.
Do I recognize any of these as the Mad Light place that you mentioned?
Not the ones that you're passing by now.
But the one at the end is the big one, right?
Possibly. It may or may not.
Okay.
I take it you want to go to that direction.
Didn't the guards say, past that lake, that large building was a shitty part of town? You putting two and two together?
I think we got it handled. I mean, we just kind of put the fucking beat down on a guy that's even taller than you, so.
Yeah, but the boss of a guild.
And shit, we weren't even trying to kill him.
Well, you're true. That's right.
All right.
Besides, I know how to talk to these kind of people.
But still,
Sorry, I didn't even catch that.
but still,
No, I have experience with
alright. If we're going lethal, give me a signal.
Will do.
All right, so I take it you guys head towards the that direction. So you guys kind of walk across this area. It's there's not really a road on it, and you guys are just walking through the grass. Eventually you come up close to it, and it's a very, very like richy looking house where the lake or the area where the cart would it's like a half circled drive through. That's what it like where the carts. What it looks
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, where the lake is like where the road would normally be. So it's just kind of like circling the lake, and then up to the drive where the front door and stuff would be. You guys are just kind of like walking up to it. Fairly nice house. Everything looks good. You do see two guards posted out in front, but they're not normally like regular guards. You can see that they kind of adorn the armor of the guy that you just beat to shit, but not as fancy, a lot more shittily and rugged. But yeah, there's two of them posted out in front.
Well, look at our luck. This looks like the right place.
You do see kind of like dangling from the top as you do get closer where it does say Mad Light.
And I'm gonna walk right up to the door, as if I'm in my right mind and just like walk straight in.
As you begin to walk up to the door, you see the one of the guards. Hey, who are you?
I'm here to see your boss.
Well, our boss ain't taking anybody today.
Oh, he's taking me.
I don't think so, sir. You need to get off.
You don't think a lot, do you?
What's that to you?
What's that to me?
As the other guy just kind of goes, you tell him, Henry. Just kind of like, oh,
Man, they really set out the slow patrol today, didn't they?
Listen, you need to get off before something bad happens.
Hey, fellas, we're all friends here, right? Look, you guys are doing a great job out here. Trust me, I know good work when I see it. I know for a fact that your boss wouldn't have told you I was coming, or any of us were coming, alright? It's a bit above your pay grade. So, unless you want him getting real fucking pissed at you, you might want to let us in.
As the other guy, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Persuasion. 14.
14. As the other guy on the right-hand side just goes, you better listen to him, Henry. He sounds like a nice, smart gentleman. It's going, shut up! I know what I'm doing. No, get off.
Henry, how much you make here?
That is none of your business. You need to go.
Sure it is. My business is gold.
As the other guy goes, I think about 2 silver. Shut up, mate. No,
2
we
silver?
make more than that. You need to get off.
Well, even if you
he's
did
giving you
make
that
more,
kind of like dumb person, kind of like slouched, like his lower back is pushed in, kind of thing, but he's like slouching back. He's just kind of like one of those people.
Well, let's be generous. We'll double that number. You're making 4 gold for this, or 4 silver for this.
As
That's
Go ahead.
that's not much. I mean, imagine what a couple of good-looking, smart fellows like yourselves would do with, say, I don't know, 8 gold pieces each.
How about this? And I pull out the old secondary water skin that I looted. We go in, talk to your boss on the way back. I give you just a little taste of this. Might make standing around out here just a bit easier.
As the other guy on the right hand side goes, "Oh, I'll take that."
So
as the other guy goes, "Shut up, mate! No, you need to go."
Sir, your accomplice here has already granted us access. I'll drop this by you on our way out. As I start walking forward to enter the complex.
Yeah, Henry. I mean, this guy's clearly the one who's the boss here, so I think I'm going to stick with what he says. And I'm going to walk in as well.
Are you
By
gonna
the way,
hand-
the second water skin that I waved around someone
Yeah.
I've been pissing in.
Yeah, I know it is.
Oh my god. Yo.
Is that the one you hand him? Or-
No,
or-
I tell him that he'll get it on our way out.
Okay. He looks at the guy on the right and goes, "Okay." As the other one's trying to like follow you in, he's not doing anything. He's not even fucking touching you. He's just following you. He's like, no. He's just kind of like putting his hands up, and as you guys just enter the door, what do you guys want to do? Just enter.
Do I see?
Yeah,
Yeah,
continue
answer.
on.
Yeah.
You guys enter the door. Fucking, it's nice as shit. Just like stone flooring, just like marble stone flooring. There's a lot of. Okay, I'm not gonna focus too heavy onto the fucking aesthetics here. But you can see that the stairs lead up in the middle. On the left hand side, it leads off into a different room. There's one on another room that leads off to the right. There's nobody in particular that you notice of any difference here. There's nobody that you see off the top of your head. You just walk in.
Well, experience tells me the big man's usually upstairs. As I go to walk upstairs.
Okay, as you begin to walk upstairs, you get about halfway until the lady that you seen beforehand inside the tavern. Actually, Melvin, you saw her, I think.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted
yeah.
to punch in the face.
You see her walk. You see her walk out from the right hand side of the top room. I'm here to cause more trouble, I see.
Nope, just looking for the man in charge.
Well, unfortunately, he's out cold. As she looks towards the other two. You can't do your job, or what? As as the gentleman that was standing on the left hand side, as to what you would presume to be Henry. I tried, mistress. She didn't. They didn't listen. As she begins to kind of like put her hands on her like the bridge of her nose. Why do we even try with you two? As she looks at the rest of you. Well, other than seeing him, what is it that you want? Because you're not getting towards him, since he's technically not here.
Technically, you're not very
Yes.
bright, are you? He's in the building. He's here.
Well, he's currently on his way towards the medical hall.
Is that in this building?
No.
Is that... Well, I'm sure you could take us to him. Got some. At least I've got some very important things to ask him.
Listen, I don't give one damn on what happens. So, if you just go towards the chapel on the far left-hand side, or if you go towards the chapel towards the west, you'll get to where you need to go. Okay.
Say, if you don't give a damn either way, what's a chain of command around here? Are you the second in line?
I'm whatever I want to be. As she looks at
Well,
you.
let
Well,
me
we
put
should
it
tell
this
your
way.
boss that.
If your boss should not recover, who would be running the place?
Most likely me.
Well,
Hell yeah,
Perhaps I
feminism.
should have a conversation with you.
I don't think so. Oh,
Well-
Shit, if you're gonna be running things after him, I hope he has a fucking speedy recovery.
oh, don't we all?
Now listen, if I head out there and he ain't there, or this is just gonna be some big old fucking back and forth, I'm not gonna be as peachy when I come back.
I don't give a damn. Wherever he is where he's at. Doesn't matter to me. As long as I get to be in my area, my room. That's all that
Why aren't you a-
matters. As she begins to kind of just turn around and walk out.
Well, ain't you just a star employee?
She just keeps walking.
All right. I say we could probably head out to the medical hall.
What?
Okay.
Because there's like, unless you guys see some valuables you want to fucking snick real quick. Around us.
Like we walk out the front gate where we came in.
Okay. You guys walk out the front.
I toss him the piss water skin I have.
As he looks towards you, just kind of smile, grabs it, just takes, or you toss it to him, he catches it. Thank you, sir.
You'll make good use of it.
As he begins to kind of like open it and starts to drink it. Like, and there's no reaction. He just drinks it. He just closes it. Tastes good. As he turns to his friend. Oh, give me some too. As you guys are still walking through, I guarantee you most likely would turn around and kind of look at what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, as he grabs the other one, grabs it, goes, just takes it from it. Henry, that's not nice. Shut up, mate! As he pops it open, drinks it, and you can just see him spit it all out. It's piss!
Yeah, that was some primeval shit right there, old man.
Reminds me of my glory days.
as you could just hear the back and forth. Malcolm, it's piss! It's not good. Henry, that's mine. Shut. At that point, it's just back and forth. So yeah, you guys keep walking.
All right.
Yeah.
I say we head straight to the medical
Okay.
niggas.
You go towards the left, or just walk along the road. You do pass by one of the other guild halls. This one it's not as nice, obviously, but you pass by it. You see the sign on this wall that says the quick shield. Outside of it, you do see actually just go ahead and roll perception. And it's not gonna matter. I just want to see it. Everybody. I just want to see everybody roll.
For who? Everyone?
Everybody. I just want to see everybody. It's good to have everybody roll once in a while.
What
Get
are we doing?
get them doing
D20?
stuff.
I got a 6.
7.
19.
13.
I got a 5.
Okay, so nobody is really. You guys are all just kind of like laughing about what just fucking happened. Except for you, Dukem. You notice as you pass by, you see the sign that says the quick shields inside the guild hall. However, you also see coming just kind of like behind it, just kind of like stepping outside and just kind of like a large sweeping motion, a large kind of just hulking arm just kind of like swinging through it. But it's not like, it doesn't look like a person. It's just kind of like a spiked metal arm. It's kind of sweeping through.
What, inside the
No,
quick shop?
on the side of the building. That's it. You see, boop. You see it sweeping. As you begin to pass through, you occasionally look back even more, and you see this just large hulking just thing, just kind of like stepping around with a large fucking like apron just around him, just kind of like stomping around and just sweeping the front of this building. Oh, actually, I can get you a picture of what it is. Because you would be looking at it now. We'll just skip it. Skip that. Yeah, it's just this. As you begin to walk up, walk away, you begin to notice that there's just this large creature with kind of just slunched over with kind of a jagged face, and a lot of protruding spikes on it. Just sweeping the front of this building.
Just sweeping with a broom,
Yep.
or like in manacles?
Nope.
Oh.
It's a broom. Just kind of just sweeping a broom. You can tell that its large hands are just kind of too big for it, but just sweeping about.
So it's like a goofy monster.
It's very very like spiky.
Well, I'm not gonna touch it.
I mean, I probably don't even notice it, so I'm.
Only one that really does is Dukem.
So I know what that creature is, or
If you want, you can roll a history.
alright, I'll roll for the history then.
Either let's see.
Or would it be in nature?
No. Give me a second here. Before you roll, Chris. Go ahead. Go and roll either your choice, a history, or an arcana.
Okay, I roll an arcana. It's an 11.
Okay. You've heard, you've seen pictures of what this would be before. You've seen a couple of them around where you're from.
Yeah, so I would have seen him in the war.
Yeah.
Because I fought in the war and all that.
Yes. Go ahead and roll. Yeah. Actually, because of that, go ahead and roll a history then.
I think I know what you mean, what it is.
Possibly. Maybe. Who knows?
15.
Perfect. It's this bad boy. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You begin to look, or you begin to recognize it and kind of like understand as to what it is. Back into the war, these were used a lot, and especially still. There's not too many left. But there's maybe like 2 still being used, but not, very frequently. They would be walking about the field. They wouldn't do too much along the lines of like combat or whatnot, but these would be specifically designed to clear out the battlefields. This would be the...
Yeah, I know the ones. I remember you talking about him way back.
Yep. It's my favorite, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what this is. That's what that is. It would be... That's what that is. And he's just casually just sweeping the front of the building.
Ah, I think there's one of those still kicking, and in a town, no less.
Oh, what?
Nothing. So, where are we heading?
Medical hall. Gotta go talk to that big guy.
Perhaps I can gain some knowledge on narcotics then.
Alright, as you guys begin to continue down the road, eventually you do get to the large kind of church, what is it? What the fuck is it called? It's not... Abbey? Abbey? No. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it Abbey? Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to large Abbey, and then, you do see the gravestones on the right-hand side, which is... So, as it looks like inside of the map, it doesn't look like too many, but count that plus 5 more on top for every one. There's a lot. There's, like, a lot.
Do you have a map for this place?
Yeah.
Or... Where do we find that?
D&D. The D&D map. Channel, or text channel.
Oh, do you have them labeled?
The most recent
no,
one is where we're at.
the most recent.
If you open them up, their file name is the place that they are.
Oh, I didn't see marked.
For every one of those stones, Add it's 5.
This is. Yeah, there it is. I see it.
So you guys begin to walk up towards it, and you guys notice the large graveyard on the right hand side of it, and the large kind of it's very churchy. It's like a large spire in the middle, and then in the back, you know how churches look.
Yeah.
All right, you guys begin to walk up. You guys just want to go inside.
Sure.
All right, you guys walk inside. You get as you guys begin to open the doors, you see it's fairly normal. You can see the pews just kind of like lined up, and the large in the back you just see the large podium inside, and see 2 doors on the left as you immediately enter. Also 2 on the immediate left on the back. And as you guys look, you guys begin to look at the glass on the inside, and you can see there's like there's 3 on each side, just fairly large, kind of glass art designs that churches normally, the church normally has. Each one depicting a different person. And as you guys walk through, one of the hooded fellows that you can tell that they're a part of the church begins to walk towards you and goes, "How may I help you today?"
All right, we're looking for a real big, tall fellow, about 8 feet. Got beat up a couple hours ago.
Oh, I see. He's currently being taken care of in the back.
Awesome. We'll make ourselves over there.
Of course, please let me take you to him. Friends of his, I would expect.
Yeah, of course. We'll go with that.
Understandably. As he begins to walk you towards him, or walk you towards the back, and you guys enter through the left-hand side of the door, and you can see that that originally there's a large, as you guys walk through, there's a large kind of stone bed in the middle, where you can see the guy that was initially there, sitting on top of it, being tended to by 2 other of the monks. And you can see lines of kind of just like herbs and books and whatnot just kind of along the walls. You can get kind of like a very earthy smell coming from a lot of the herbs. You can see books just kind of laying around. You can tell he doesn't quite notice you yet because one of the monks is just like kind of blocking his view from you guys.
I'm going to walk right up to him.
Okay. You walk right up to him as he looks at you. Looks at you. What the hell do you want?
Hey, big guy. Silas, where is he?
As he looks at you. Looks at both the monks. As he kind of just waves them off. As the monks just kind of look at each other and go. And they begin to walk off. And he leans forward. What's it to you?
None of your goddamn business. Why?
Then I guess it's none of your business to know where he's at.
He's like sitting down right now, right?
He's sitting down, but he's still as tall as you.
Yeah, and he's
Can I
like,
throw punch him again?
yeah, I was gonna fucking sock him right in the jaw, right after.
Okay. You want to go ahead?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for it.
All right. Just a regular strength roll.
Yep.
17.
17. You go and you go to punch him, and he just kind of like leans in for it, and your fist just kind of connects with his chest, and it just kind of like it doesn't hurt, but it just kind of like you can feel it just tingling up his up your arm as he begins to stand up. Not this time. Next time you need to be a little bit more unpredictable.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go for his cock then.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
Let's see. Roll.
Actually, go ahead and roll. Actually, I should probably be more into the.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll.
Wait, what? We need to roll?
Mm,
Sorry, I was
I think I'm
No,
just
just
gonna have
figure.
you roll for an attack hit instead, because I was thinking of acrobatics, but go ahead and roll for an attack hit.
Okay. Uh, 18.
18 just hits. Go ahead and roll for the damage.
It's unarmed, right? So
Yep.
4. Awesome. Hello?
Yeah.
Huh?
What's happening?
No.
What?
Roll.
Oh, it's just 4 damage. It's
Oh,
just
4?
4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You go ahead and kick him in the balls. Head begins to lynch forward, and you can see that he's trying not to cover, fold over, but he's just kind of folding over a little bit, and he just lurches back up.
Swah.
Go ahead and everybody roll initiative that is interacting in this.
Again, need him alive.
Natural one.
Okay.
Ooh.
16.
5. 7. Yo.
Jesus.
Oh, Melvin the carry coming back in again, hopefully.
So, wait, what did Logan get?
A 7.
7.
This is for initiative, right?
Okay. So, first up is him. So
What did he roll?
he rolled a 19.
Oh, fuck off.
So he lurches upwards, and he's gonna go ahead and just go for a straight punch against you. He doesn't have anything on him. He's just gonna go for a straight punch. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. Let's just do that. That is going to be a 14, which probably doesn't hit you.
Nope, 16.
Yep.
16 armor
So he
class.
goes for a left straight shot, and you kind of just duck out of the way of it. Okay. Next up is the 16, which is going to be Melvin.
Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess fucking try and punch him in the throat again.
Okay. Go for it.
I got a 1.
Definitely not.
Ooh.
You go to try and go for his throat once more, and as you just kind of sell forward, he grabs your hand and just headbutts you for a second. You don't take any damage, but you can just kind of step back and kind of stun for a second. And he just kind of sends you forward. All right, next, which would
Is
be
Logan.
Ah. Shit.
Fireball!
Okay, so he's still sitting down, right?
No.
Even though he went for it.
No,
okay,
he's standing.
and he's also 8 feet tall.
Yep.
Suck them off.
Like a baby cow.
Ah. Ah. Shit. What a pickle. I'm gonna cast True Strike on him.
True
Ooh.
Strike was. Let me just double check. I don't even remember what that was.
What's that do, Logie?
It's pretty much a cheat sheet for what the fuck ever is your weakness, so I know.
Alright. Give me a sec.
So I gain advantage on my attack roll for the next turn.
Okay. You go ahead and use your action on that and go ahead and begin to cast it. So, we'll go ahead since you don't have two actions, you only have one, right? Yeah. So, we'll go ahead and pass off into. Actually, no, you would understand as to what his weakness is. So, I'm like half grabbing things. So you begin to scan him over, casting this spell as you point your finger towards him and just kind of like etching into where it would possibly be, and you can kind of discern that there's kind of like a kink in his armor on the like where the rib line is, where it kind of like folds in so he can turn or like kind of like go from left to right, kind of like it slides under.
Alright, so we're in like an off room. Are there any priests in the room still, or did he wave
Yeah.
them all out?
He waved them all out.
It's my turn now.
No, it's my turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I rolled a one.
You-
Do I
yeah,
skip if
yeah.
I roll a one?
No. It's
It's descending order.
Yeah, it's Jonah's turn because Jonah rolled, or not Jonah. Yeah, you rolled a 7, right?
I rolled a 5, looking
5.
roll a 7.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna punch him in the dick again.
Okay, go for it.
15.
15 does not hit. You go ahead and go for the dick shot. And he just kind of like moves his leg out of the way and just parries it out of the way as he gets ready for another hit. Next, it is yours, Dukum.
Alright, so now keep in mind, with Hold the Dead, I'm pointing at him. We're in a church. I announce, fighting in the house of the Lord. How dare you? So I cast Toll of the Dead. I don't know. He hears the bells. He's disoriented. He's taking mental damage.
Okay.
For the bonus of it, he takes more necrotic damage because he's injured. That's going towards his penis. That's going all in his balls.
Just castrating this dude.
Alright, fair enough. Give me a sec.
You know, we're in a church, so the bells aren't unnatural.
What is this? I don't know why this is. There it is. Go ahead. Okay, he has to do the wisdom saving throw. That does definitely not hit with a 3. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and roll for your necrotic damage, which is a 1d12.
Dude.
Oh wait, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I roll a
it's
10.
1d12.
Shit.
All right.
Jesus.
As you begin to point towards him and mutter these words, all you can see him just kind of like stare at you, and just kind of like the bells begin to chime. To nobody else does it chime, or like does the bells ring, but to him you can see that it's kind of like ringing, and he just like begins to reach one hand towards his dick and just kind of like wrench in pain as it just all focuses towards his dick. You can see him just kind of like crunching over for a second. He's still like ready for it, ready to swing, but he's just wrenching forward in pain for a split second. So, next up is his turn. He's gonna look at you and say, or he's gonna look at you, and he's gonna go for a swing.
Who's
On who?
Fucking Jack. He's gonna swing at you because you're the closest.
All right, bring it, bitch.
That's definitely not gonna hit with a 14. So he's gonna go. He's gonna go for a swing, and it just kind of like sails past you as you just kind of step it out of the way.
What's the matter, you big cunt? Can't see?
He just kind of snarls at you and just kind of snarls at you. Next up, that would be Melvin, right?
Hey,
All right, go for it.
I'm just gonna go for another punch.
All right.
Fuck off, an 8.
8 doesn't hit. You go ahead and try to swing again as he just grabs your hand, just kind of throws you back for a second.
Man, this man's built different.
Logan.
Oh fuck. Might as well go for the yield go to and
Dick twist.
Drop
Give him old dick twist.
cast up that firebolt in my hand.
Yo! Logan,
Now, what I did was not me.
I need this nigga alive.
And
Fireball, fireball.
I walk over to him and put my hand over the little sliding slit in his armor
Okay.
and begin to cast my fireball. Just allowing the pure ferocity of the heat envelop my hand, and stare at him with this shit-eating grin. Hey, you want me to roll for that one?
Well, you're gonna roll for your attack, and you would roll advantage on your attack. So
Let's see. That's 2 rolls and higher number.
yep.
Okay,
Like how
I got
this
an
music
18.
has bells.
I got an 18, and I'm glad I had advantage because my first roll was a 1.
Yep. Okay, so you got a 1 or an 18. So go ahead and roll your damage now.
Oh, I'm not trying to like hit him with it. I'm just trying to cook his ribs a little so he knows his place.
Roll your damage.
All right. I got an 11.
Okay, so he takes 11 points of damage.
What?
Well, it's the same thing. Well,
Well, it's like,
Oh wait, no,
We-
fireball. Okay, damage 1d10. I'm silly. Fucking, I think this is 1d.
are you
And
trying
then-
to wait? Are you trying to intimidate him?
Yeah, basically.
You
roll intimidation.
Yeah, you would roll intimidation instead.
That's, okay.
Because I was saying because
I got a
that's
15.
still a 15. You get advantage on that because fucking that wasn't initially your actual rolls beforehand. So if you didn't roll for advantage on this one, go ahead.
We're going with 15.
All right. 15. You go ahead and put your hand on the side of his where there's that large kink in his armor, and begin to like kind of heat up that area, and he just looks at you and just gets ready to headbutt you. So did not work.
How's he positioned right now?
Well,
Like
currently,
he's already medically fucking declined right
yes,
now.
I understand that.
Like he's not his full 8 feet standing right now, right? Because
No, he's standing up. Oh well, he was
He's
He's
hunched
like-
over,
yeah.
grabbing his balls.
Not by a fool. He's like, you grabbed his balls for a fucking second.
I thought he was like
Or, like,
kind of
6
hunched
seconds.
over in pain, and then like if
He's
because
standing
of that,
back
like
up. He's like,
he like
it's like
shoved
he
he shoved like Melvin away, and now he's like getting ready to headbutt Logan, which he'd have to like.
Yeah, he's like turning to the left hand side and
Okay.
like getting ready to headbutt him.
Okay,
'Cause-
I'm like,
Yeah, each
I'm
one of
like
these
this.
is like 6 seconds apiece.
okay, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna. Oh. I'm gonna. I'm kind of amped up. He's not fucking touched me once. I've gotten a couple licks in on him. We've already kicked his ass before. I'm feeling the adrenaline going. I'm gonna fucking action surge and fucking get him twice.
Okay, go for it. Roll for that damage, or roll for that hits.
I'm gonna. I.
Uh-oh.
I'm just deciding how I want to. That's what I want to hit him with. I'm gonna hit him one-armed on him. I'm gonna fucking get him like. Okay.
Let me grab this out.
Oh. 18 on the first one and nat 20 on the second.
All right.
So I'm gonna go for like. I'm gonna go for a fucking shot to his balls and an uppercut. Just like that.
Okay, go for it. The first one would be the 18.
Yeah, which would
Yeah.
be 4 damage.
4. So you go
Yeah.
ahead and just kind of like aim down and just like jab him quick, or like jab him in the balls, and as he's like wrenching forward, and still he wasn't really like looking at you who's getting ready to headbutt Logan. He just wrenches forward. Go ahead and roll for the second one.
I did. I rolled 4
Oh,
balls. I got a
okay.
nat 20 on the second one.
Yeah, I mean for like damage.
Oh, damage would be the double
Yep.
double 4, right? So 8.
You roll your
It's
damage
just like-
twice. Oh, yeah, because you
No,
just-
like unarmed's just like a flat damage. It's not a roll.
yeah. I keep forgetting that. It would be for what 8?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah. 8. As you go up for the uppercut, he's gonna use his pat. Like he has a pat. Each race has their own special passive, and he has one too. You're gonna go for an uppercut on him. And as you do, it just kind of like gets like it doesn't move, or like your fist doesn't go fully through, so you just kind of just hits it, or it hits his chin and just locks. He doesn't move up from the slouch position.
Okay. Does he take the full damage from there, or was that like half
Nope.
damage?
So his passive is for Goliath is they got in Stone Endurance is whenever they take damage they can use their reaction to roll a d12 plus your Constitution, and he rolled an 11, and
Oh, okay.
it takes away that percentage, but he'll only can use it once per day, or short or long rest. Sorry, once per short or long rest. So as you go to uppercut him, it just sticks there, and he kind of throws it off, and just kind of looks at you. Actually, who's next? It's Yep. Go ahead. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing again until the dead at his balls.
Okay.
Yo.
Go ahead.
Liz with us.
He has to make
nuts,
his
dude.
he has to make a fucking wisdom save, right?
Well, that's where like our fucking for most of us like eye level is.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's not gonna make that with an 11, does he? I don't think so. I think you
5.
you don't have
damage.
to roll. Oh yeah, 5 damage. Yeah. So once again he hears the bells chiming in and just focusing in on his balls, and he's slouching down. And it, who's next after you? It would be him again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Slouching down. Fine. Enough. What do you want?
Silas, where is he?
Haven't spoken to him in about 5 months.
I didn't ask about your two's fucking personal life. I asked where he went.
Last time I heard, he went to the East Island. That was it.
East Isle?
And he nods. He's still grabbing his balls this entire fucking time, by the way.
Okay, so hearing that, I'm gonna combat's kind of is over right now in quotes,
I mean,
right?
he's done. He took his turn and he stopped. He's like currently like grabbing his balls and he has one arm just kind of like slouched over the stone bedding, and he's just kind of like gripping at his balls the entire time, hunched over, looking at you. He's done.
I'm gonna just hearing that, but he's like Eastern Isles. Just gonna go fucking cut, and I'm gonna just like cut him fucking right down, just like both hands on my sword, fucking right over.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
All right. Nat 20. Nat 20.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh wait, wrong die, wrong die. Wrong die. So 23.
Oof. You begin to, you bring your sword down just like in one foul swoop, just kind of like bring it down, and it just slices straight through him. Just like straight through his chest, and you can see him just kind of like slam against the stone table and just kind of like fall forward. He's just kind of like jittering on the floor for a second.
I'm gonna keep fucking swinging. Just
Okay.
like just one-handed. It's not even like two anymore. It's just like fucking like wailing on him, like if it was a bat.
Okay, go ahead. You know, at this point, I'm not even gonna have you roll. You're just like slamming the shit, or just like cutting the fuck out of him to the point where you can start seeing like parts of his limbs or like his arm is starting to like slice off and stuff like that. He's like blood curling, like you can hear him just billowing out a scream for a second like that, or for a second. You can hear in the back just like rushing, or rushing from the main hall as you're still just cutting away at this guy. As the monks begin to barge in, as you're just like cutting the hell out of him. You just want to keep going at it. Just
Yeah,
they're all like,
I'm not even paying attention. I'm just like fucking wailing, like just.
okay, you're just like wailing the fuck out of him, and as the monks begin to like charge at you and just like held back your arms and whatnot, just like
I'm gonna elbow one of them in the head on accident.
You're gonna elbow one of them in the. You're gonna elbow the one in the on the right hand side in the head, and as he falls forward, the other one's still kind of like holding you down, as the one on the ground just kind of like putting his hands up to cover him. Just still gonna whack the shit out of him, right?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna keep trying to fucking.
monk that falls.
Wait, what'd you say?
I
I'm
gotta
gonna, like,
grab him.
Okay, you go to reach forward and grab him. You wanna? What do you want to do? Jack?
Well, I'm just trying to like keep him from falling.
Oh, you're gonna let him just keep whacking at him?
Yeah, I'm grabbing the monk. You know.
Oh, the monk. I thought you were grabbing.
I'll knock the other one off, or try and knock the other one off me. Just get the fuck off me.
You go ahead and knock him off fairly easily. I mean, they were both fairly old people, or old gentlemen. So you go ahead and fucking just keep wailing at him. And at this point, he's gone. He's fucking completely fucking gone. Yeah, he's yeah. You're just whacking at a dead corpse, and as the monk. One monk is on the floor, and the other one's being held up by Dukem. You're just still whacking at him.
Yeah, I'm not like just like this point. It's just like getting tired out. I'm just like kind of slowing down a bit.
You're just you're just whacking at him for a good couple minutes. Nobody else wants to do anything. I mean, at this point, he's gone.
I mean, no,
like you're just you.
I mean, I'm just gonna like slowly like slow down until I just fucking stop
Okay.
and like fucking
Yep. You slow
sit
down.
down.
You slow down until you stop, and he's dead. Like there ain't no fucking comeback. Like he's gone.
I'm just gonna like sit there on the ground, sort of leaning up against my sword, just panting.
Okay.
I start clapping just a slow.
Fuck. I'm just like rubbing my face, just fucking. All right. Okay.
The monks at this point are just like they don't say anything, and then you can tell that they're like scared. They're not
All right,
saying anything.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna stand up, walk out, just like storm out the fucking place.
As I've seen, in the fight, and as we killed him, is he wearing the same exact stuff as he was when he went into the guild hall?
Yeah.
All right, I wanna frisk him. I wanna grab like a coin purse on him, or
Okay.
if he has scrolls or anything.
He did. He has a coin. He has his coin purse on. It has about like 32 gold on it. Not too hard searching. Searching that. Other than that, nah, none besides that. Fairly
Like no
rich.
necklace, no rings.
Go ahead and roll. I should have had you done this in the first place. Anyways, that was my B. Go ahead and roll a what would be an investigation? Is that what we're? Yeah.
8.
8. No, nothing too out of the ordinary, standard stuff. What is that? What? Yeah. That's the one that. Yeah. No, nothing out of the ordinary. Just that. Anybody else?
No.
I let out a bellowing yawn.
Because Logan's a tired ass nigga right now.
Okay.
I look upon the wonderful corpse that once was,
Whatever this guy's name was.
Never even
And-
got a name.
I was gonna say I was gonna roll for investigation, but honestly, I rolled so low it's not even worthwhile saying. And I go to walk out of the room before turning around in a dramatic 180, pointing my finger at the cadaver that is now going to be future fertilizer, and say, "Nice cock." And I walk away.
Okay.
I say, "Hey, I'll see you guys outside."
As the two monks are still just kind of like, they're not saying anything, and you can tell that they're afraid of the retaliation if they say a word.
Is there like any specific leader monk, or they all just the same?
No, they all look the same. They're kind of like the Greybeards, how they all look the same.
I take a gold coin out, hand it to the one I picked up, and like a finger over my mouth. Shh.
He just nods, reaches for it. You can tell that his face is still kind of just still scared as he reaches forward and grabs it and just nods at you.
Did you get that message, Logan?
What?
Your Discord DM.
Oh yeah.
Anything else, Melvin? What do you want to do? Just walk out too?
Chilling, dude.
Alright, I just take it that you guys all walk out. Just walk out of the church. And
He'll be here.
why did that not come? Okay. Yep. As you're doing that, you just all the rest of the group just walks out of the church, and you all have the information, or you guys begin to, or all walk out of the church as you're just doing that outside, and yeah, what else do you guys want to do?
So all four of us are outside now, or
As you walk outside, you making that visible?
Yeah. Well, it's clear.
Yeah. As the rest of you guys just walk outside, you can see that the Jack's just punching the wall very hard. How just hard.
Like it's a punching bag. Like this is a fucking
Yeah.
punching
You're
bag, and I'm
just
going
punching the hell
around
out
with
of
it.
the side of the wall as you can notice that his hands become more and more bloody.
well, he's outside with us, like he can hear us.
Like you
Yeah,
guys,
I'm not really paying attention to the fact that you guys walked out.
Oh.
I'm fucking like,
Well, we skip town now, or you think the monks will rat us out? About what time of the day is it?
it's somewhere around 5.
Seeing that really got my appetite going. I wonder what there is to eat around here.
get some elbows in there too.
Okay, you're just elbowing the fuck out of the wall.
Well, I reckon it's time for us to settle down and really plan out what we're gonna do next.
So, as you guys contemplate on what to do next, we'll go ahead and actually, where do you guys want to? Where do you guys want?
Let's just quick go, just go in, sleep, right?
Do you want
and
to
so-
head towards the guild hall?
Wherever, is the guild hall the tavern? Is that the?
I mean, you noticed whenever you walked in there initially that it had a tavern, and then there was a guild hall, and then there was upstairs rooms.
Wherever gets us a short rest, and we can just end the session.
Okay, then we'll just end it. You guys heading towards the guild hall. So you guys,
Alright.
you guys head towards the guild hall, and that's where we'll end for today. And then next week we'll pick back up, since I don't work at all on Saturday.
Hell yeah!
I got Monday through Fridays from now on, unless they fuck me, and then I'll shove something up my ass. I don't know. I'll just blow vape clouds out of my ass.
Oh yeah, dude. It's pretty poggers.
Good job, gentlemen.
Hell yeah!
Fucking
Logan's
did
so
not.
fucking tired.
You all did not a single thing I fucking planned for. Congratulations. Not one fucking thing besides going to this town. The improv was so fucking real.
I'm proud to say that I told 2 people, 1 dead, nice cock, and also shoved my balls in Jonah's face
when did you do that?
this morning.
When you were wrestling.
Oh shit! What, you went full 69?
You realize I went to put you in a triangle choke while naked.
Oh shit!
Oh no.